What's up, y'all? I just thought I'd make a quick video on something that I thought potentially I wanted to add to my channel. Potentially, I'm still thinking about it, but doing videos on how to restore old military 252 Coleman lanterns. Now, this isn't the first one that me or my dad have restored. We've restored another one from 1984, except I did most of the restoration on that. The only thing that I had to have help with was just to get the tank off of the fuel fount, because at the time I didn't have a key to the garage, which is where the fuel fount, or the vice grips, or the vice is. So this is a 1969 Vietnam era Coleman military surplus lantern. And just a quick breakdown between this one and that one. That one's a 220 civilian model, whereas this one is the 252, and this is an alpha military model. Now these ones will run on white gas. They'll run on any octane, as long as it's not something really ridiculous like for a race car. It'll run on any octane, non-ethanol. I would not put ethanol, or I would not advise putting ethanol in this lantern, because ethanol will cause problems. It also attracts water, which over time could rust the tank. But it'll run on non-ethanol. It'll run on leaded fuel, which you can still get at airports, but it would be the most expensive, which in my opinion would be the best for one of these lanterns. But it's just hard to get a hold of it because they don't put it in cars anymore. They don't use leaded fuel. But this is a Coleman. There are several different companies who are contracted by Coleman to make these lanterns. There was Armstrong, Thermos, of course Coleman, the people who invented this lantern, and then there was S&P, States Machine Products, I believe is what it was called. But anyway, the one that was made by S&P that I had from 1984, I was meant to do a video on that one, but I never got around to it because I gave it to my cousin for his birthday, my older cousin. Now, I'm planning on getting another one of these at some point. When, I don't really know, but these, in my opinion, are the best Coleman lanterns that have ever been made. Unfortunately, these were not available to civilian population during the time that these were being made, but at the end of the Cold War, the military decided to change to one fuel, combat fuel, so these went out, and you can still find them occasionally. Like this one we found at a thrift shop for $5, and it works perfect. And just one of these frames of glass that sits in there, because unlike that, this has several different panes of glass that are like, I want to say almost, if not over, twice as thick as regular Coleman, as the glass on a regular Coleman. But anyway, so you can find them. They're not as common as those, but I just thought I'd make a quick video of my grandfather's 1969 Vietnam era. And plus, the reason why we got a 69 was because he was in the Army during 69, even though he never used these. Luckily, he did never have to go over to Vietnam. But however, my other grandfather did go to Vietnam, and he can tell you some stories about that. But anyway, that's another subject. But just thought I'd make a video of his Father's Day present. Pretty good lantern. Actually, in my opinion, it's the best lantern I think that Coleman ever made, just because of its reliability and because of the fuel options that you can use. I mean, this thing, in the event of where you had to have light in your house, in an event where power was out, with this only takes white gas, but with this, worst comes to worst, you could siphon gas out of your car and run it. Anyway, that's just my quick video on this lantern, and I'll get back to you later.